Jenny Vazquez-Newsum, Untapped Leadership. Welcome to the transformative insights of Untapped Leadership by Jenny Vazquez-Newsum. This compelling book redefines what it means to lead by advocating for a more inclusive and diverse leadership model. Often, traditional leadership is equated with power and is steeped in biases that favor those from privileged backgrounds, leaving women of color and leaders from underrepresented communities underrepresented in top positions. Vazquez-Newsum challenges these outdated paradigms by highlighting the critical perspectives and experiences of marginalized leaders. Through this lens, the book offers a pathway to a more empathetic, adaptive, and effective approach to leadership. Get ready to explore pivotal themes of diversity, inclusion, and the nuanced realities faced by leaders from diverse backgrounds, equipping you with insights to foster more equitable workplaces.
Inclusive leadership models. Rethinking leadership demands breaking away from the traditional view that ties leadership solely to power and privilege. This outdated perspective perpetuates a cycle where only those from privileged backgrounds are seen as suitable leaders, leaving women of color and other minorities vastly underrepresented in executive roles. Black, Latinx, and Asian leaders encounter similar barriers, highlighting deep-seated systemic issues that dictate who gets recognized as a leader. The mainstream narrative, often influenced by white male perspectives, limits leadership to simplistic strategies that ignore the unique hurdles faced by those from marginalized communities. These one-size-fits-all models fail to accommodate the diverse realities and experiences of leaders of color, revealing the exclusivity of current leadership paradigms. Importantly, this critique is not about discounting contributions from the dominant culture but about broadening leadership perspectives to include the invaluable insights of marginalized voices. Leaders of color bring forth expertise shaped by resilience and navigating systemic challenges, offering a profoundly inclusive and adaptive understanding of leadership. Their lived experiences foster empathetic and effective leadership that holds the potential to enrich prevailing models. Embracing diversity is both a moral and strategic necessity, paving the way for leadership that truly reflects the rich diversity of our society. To dismantle entrenched and exclusionary leadership notions, we must elevate the voices of historically marginalized individuals. By valuing and incorporating their perspectives, we can craft leadership models that are effective, compassionate, and reflective of a broad spectrum of experiences. The future of leadership depends on this inclusive approach, ensuring that leadership is representative and embracing of everyone's unique contributions. Perspectives from the margins. Insights from marginalized communities hold the power to deepen our grasp of human relationships in all aspects of life. Positioned uniquely, these communities often possess a profound awareness of societal challenges and dynamics, offering a viewpoint often overlooked by the mainstream. This concept aligns closely with standpoint theory, rooted in feminist philosophy, which suggests that scientific inquiries reflect the perspectives of researchers, who are often cisgender, heterosexual, white, and male. Consequently, views from other groups remain overlooked. Standpoint theorists argue that understanding the world solely from a privileged position presents fundamental limitations. Individuals who have reached leadership roles without substantial challenges might not fully perceive the realities faced by marginalized groups. This distance can lead to skewed perceptions that lack crucial insights necessary for effective leadership. Conversely, leaders from marginalized backgrounds bring invaluable knowledge drawn from their experiences. They possess a keen awareness of the complexity of social issues, allowing them to question assumptions that others might miss. This understanding isn't just theoretical, it's deeply embedded in the reality of maneuvering through a world that often ignores or undervalues their contributions. It becomes crucial, then, for a comprehensive understanding of any challenge, to examine it from diverse perspectives, not merely from positions of power. Acknowledging and valuing insights from the margins, and recognizing the limitations of a narrow focus, leads to an inclusive approach in leadership and decision-making. This shift not only enriches decision-making but also fosters a more equitable and just society. Leaders must embrace self-awareness by understanding their work preferences and communication styles, while also acknowledging their biases shaped by personal and societal interactions. This approach transforms diversity into a critical component of success. Beyond the comfort zone. Leaders hold the key to overcoming the very challenges they seek to dismantle, but this requires a profound sense of awareness. Marginalized leaders, through experiences of code switching in navigating exclusive environments, cultivate a distinct self-awareness. This provides a pathway for all leaders to align their intentions with their public perception. True leadership is about realizing how your actions might unintentionally constrain others, a pursuit that is both demanding and essential. Missteps occur when leadership development is wrongly reduced to one-time workshops. Consistent, reflective actions drive genuine diversity, equity, and inclusion. Leaders must commit to embracing flexibility, appreciating diverse insights, and fostering others' leadership styles. Bias subtly infiltrates, demanding conscious correction. Leadership must transcend basic personality assessments, for genuine self-awareness, critical for effective leadership, is an ongoing journey of introspection, learning, and unlearning. It involves stepping beyond comfort boundaries, welcoming fresh ideas, and engaging deeply in the rigorous practice of self-reflection. This relentless pursuit ensures leaders not only grow within themselves but also uplift those around them. Leadership redefined. True leadership transcends superficial solutions, digging into the essence of everyday decisions and interactions. It is a mission to create lasting improvements and foster inclusivity, building a workplace environment where everyone progresses equitably. Leaders of color, in particular, challenge the status quo by succeeding professionally while smoothing the way for the next generation. Leadership goes beyond words, demanding concrete strategies and actions that enhance workplace conditions, especially for those facing systemic obstacles. It requires a persistent commitment to dismantling these barriers, understanding that significant change does not happen overnight. Patience, persistence, and resilience are vital as leaders forego the allure of quick wins for gradual, meaningful progress. This philosophy invites leaders to engage deeply with their roles, reshaping traditional expectations and acknowledging the harsh realities of burnout. Leaders need sustainable practices and boundaries to maintain their well-being and ensure long-term influence. Embracing the power of consistent, deliberate effort, visionary leaders recognize their role as a journey toward transformative change. By adopting this enduring approach, leadership evolves into a driving force for equitable workplaces and, ultimately, a fairer world. Embracing inclusive leadership. In a world that's always on the go, reshaping leadership to be truly inclusive and diverse is imperative. Imagine a shift where leadership evolves to cherish the stories and insights of marginalized communities, making their voices not just heard, but central. This transformation requires more than a quick fix, it demands time and an environment conducive to genuine change. Traditional leadership often overlooks the rich and varied experiences of underrepresented groups, treating them as a monolith rather than recognizing their unique narratives. It's not simply about fairness, it's a strategic move to rethink and rebuild the very structures that support leadership. Rather than sprinting toward efficiency, consider embracing a more measured approach. This involves creating spaces where meaningful dialogues flourish, spaces where the silence speaks volumes. By slowing down, leaders can foster retreats, constructive feedback sessions, and deep reflection, all of which can yield insights frequently lost to the frantic pace of achieving goals. The environment in which these conversations occur is as crucial as the time devoted to them. Trust and safety form the bedrock of these interactions. Without them, even the best intentions to diversify leadership will falter. Building such an atmosphere is a significant investment but crucial for nurturing authentic communication and collaboration. This pivotal moment offers a chance to redefine leadership fundamentally. It pushes us to critically assess old frameworks and experiment with new models that more accurately reflect our growing understanding of diversity. The journey is challenging and demands persistence, but the groundwork laid now has the potential to transform leadership practices far into the future. This is more than a recommendation, it's a necessary path for anyone dedicated to making a meaningful difference in leadership. Through this lens, the urgency for diverse and inclusive leadership becomes clear, indicating an essential shift in how we envision and enact leadership in society today.
As we conclude our exploration of Untapped Leadership, it's clear that Jenny Vazquez-Newsum offers a much-needed call for a paradigm shift in how we perceive and practice leadership. The book underscores the importance of embracing diversity not only as a moral obligation but as a strategic advantage. By valuing the unique perspectives of marginalized leaders, we can enrich our leadership models and work towards a more inclusive, equitable, and effective form of leadership. The pathway to modern leadership requires us to be self-aware, to actively dismantle systemic barriers, and to cultivate spaces for diverse voices to thrive. This approach challenges leaders to look beyond the conventional frameworks and instead engage deeply with the nuanced experiences of those at the margins. In this evolving leadership landscape, creating environments that celebrate diversity is essential for fostering meaningful and lasting change.